Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Peace and blessings. We are doing our chapter 11 reading of Bereshit or Genesis. Here we go. Now, the entire earth was was of one language and uniform words. And it came to pass when they traveled from the east that they found a valley in the land of Shinar and settled there. And they said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and fire them thoroughly." So the bricks were to them for stones, and the clay was to them for mortar. And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make ourselves a name, lest we be scattered upon the face of the entire earth." And the Lord descended to see the city and the tower that the sons of man had built. And the Lord said, "Lo, one people, and they all have one language, and this is what they have commenced to do. Now will it not be withheld from them all that they have planned to do? Come, let us descend and confuse their language, so that one will not understand the language of his companion." And the Lord scattered them from there upon the face of the entire earth, and they ceased building the city. Therefore he named it Babel, for the Lord confused the language of the entire earth. And from there the Lord scattered them upon the face of the entire earth. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old. He begot Ar- Arpachshad 2 years after the flood, and Shem lived after he had begotten Arpachshad 500 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Arpachshad lived 35 years, and he begot Shelah. And Arpachshad lived after he had begotten Shelah 403 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Shelah lived 30 years, and he begot Eber. And Shelah lived after he had begotten Eber 403 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Eber lived 34 years, and he begot Peleg. And Eber lived after he had begotten Peleg 430 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years, and he begot Ro. And Peleg lived after he had begotten Ro 209 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Ro lived 32 years, and he begot Sarug. And Ro lived after he begotten Sarug 207 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Sarug lived 30 years, and he begot Nahor. And Sarug lived after he had begotten Nahor 200 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 29 years, and he begotten Terah. And Nahor lived after he had begotten Terah 119 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years, and he begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And these are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran begot Lot. And Haran died during the lifetime of Terah, his father, in the land of his birth, in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took themselves wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, and the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. And Sarai was barren, she had no child. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran his grandson, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, the wife of Abram his son, and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees to go to the land of Canaan. And they came as far as Haran and settled there. And the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Wow. Thanks again for coming back, Randy. Ah, we're missing our other friend today for this one. She must be busy. That's fine. Well, this is recorded, so we can definitely come back and review. We're having this for posterity. We're trying to cover all the different pieces. So we covered a lot of different things. We covered the Tower of Babel, and now we're up to our next major protagonist, Abram, who oh, there we are. Here you are. Great. Um Abram, or we're going to find out in the next chapter, I believe, what his name becomes. He's going to be definitely a major character and a major player moving forward. So I'm definitely interested in seeing your feelings. But this is really fun. We're going to get through this. I think doing this 2 times a day. We're going to do tomorrow later in the evening, but we're going to do our 2 chapters then. But thanks again so much for coming. Any thoughts on this and all the kind of lineage? This is another lineage chapter with lots of powerful names like Peleg and Arpakshad and all of that. So, it's definitely very fun. Genesis is a great book. There's a lot of fun, interesting things that we've covered. Or Bereshit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is an interesting idea. Saying that Pangea, for the audience who may not know, is basically the idea that the whole world was kind of united. So, all right, thank you. We'll meet in the next one. I do think it's an interesting thoughts, and we'll move to chapter 12.